Satvika, go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Now we are into the fourth week of Chorus Assemble for C language, and let me quickly revise all the topics that we have till now covered. So let's start with the week one, where we have started about the introduction of C initially, and then we have learned about what are the keywords, and later on how we have learned about how we declare how a variable is declared in C, and later on we have went for what are operators that are available in C, and then we have went for functions, and later on with arrays. Now I just want to know with whether you guys are clear with all these topics to get into the further discussion about pointers. If you have any queries, please do comment here so that we can clear all of your doubts. We are waiting for your questions, guys. Please do ask what are the questions you have till this topic. Are you clear with all the topics? Okay, can you explain about arrays and strings? Okay, what are arrays? Let's give a brief introduction about it. So, arrays are basically nothing but it is a storage container where we store same data type elements in it. Okay, just like you have a box and you have only some set of same data elements that you have to store. So that is all about arrays. Example, we can store n number of same data elements like n integers to one variable. That is called as arrays. And when it comes to string, when the same data elements are characters, that is called as strings. We the only difference between the arrays and the strings are nothing but we store characters in strings, rather we store float, it can be float, it can be double, or it can be any integer that we store in arrays. So that is all about arrays and strings that we have discussed in previous lectures. So any more questions? Are you clear with this one? TGK Gaming, are you clear with the question? Yeah, thank you. Any more questions regarding the previous lectures that we have given? Can we move forward towards this session, or do you have any more questions? Please do comment. Okay, so today's topic is all about pointers that we're gonna discuss in further, and we're gonna cover all the things like what is address operator, what is null pointer, what is redifference operator, and what is array pointers. So before getting to the session, I just give a brief introduction about what are pointers. Generally, pointers are the things, are the variables which we declared to know the address where a variable is located. Okay, so this session on pointers further gonna be taken by Sujit. So I would like Sujit to take up on the session.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sajid, coding mentor of CodingCubs. Today, I am here to explain about pointers. Uh, Let me start by sharing my screen. So first, before starting the session, let me outline the importance of pointers. In your second years and third years, when you're going to learn the DSA, pointers is the first topic they're going to teach. So I request all of you to pay attention. So first let me start with the address operator. When you declare a variable, what happens? The processor will allocate some memory to this. So what I'm saying is every variable in C will be stored in some or other memory location. And how to access this memory location? Uh, we can access it using this operation. This special operator is called address operator. So this is the address operator. This is address operator. If we want to print address of this A, we are going to use this address operator and print it. Printf. But in C, if you want to print something, you need a format specifier. And what is this date? What is the data type of an address? Data type of address is it does not have any data type. It is usually hexadecimal. So you can use you can use three format specifiers, any of these three. You can use percentile P, you can use percentile U, you can use percentile X. Today I'm going to use percentile P. This is percentile P. And now you want to print the address of the operator, so it's address of A, return 0. So the output will be the address of A. So this is the address of the variable A. This is the format specifiers. One thing you have to remember in address operator is you can access address using this. Next concept is pointers. So pointer, like Satvika said, pointer is a type of variable which can store the location of and memory of any variable. It stores address of a variable basically. So let's declare a variable A and let's initialize it with value 5. Now let's declare a pointer. How to declare a pointer? This is a syntax. The syntax of pointer declaration is type star and pointer variable. Type star and pointer variable. What is this type? Is this a type of the pointer or data type of the pointer variable? But as I mentioned earlier, the address does not have any data type. It is hexadecimal. So what is this type? This type is a data type of a variable the pointer want to store. For example, if you want to store the address of an integer, you have to declare this type as int. If you want to store the address of a float, you have to declare this type as float. In a similar way, it's for double, it's for character. Now let us declare a pointer p, int star p. And how you are going to store the address of a? By initializing p with address of a. Now let's print the address using a pointer. Printf. Like I said, we need to use percentile p as a format specifier. Percentile p and p. Address, the value will be address. Now let's verify whether address operator and the pointer are they giving the same address or not. Let's print address using address operator. Printf percentile p address of a. Let's print it. Let's add slash n so that we can. So it is printed in next line. So the address of A and the pointer referring to the A are printing the same address. If anyone have doubts till now, please put it in comment box. No doubts, then I will continue. One thing you have to remember in pointers is whenever you declare a pointer, make sure it is initialized. never declare a uninitialized pointer. If you declare a pointer without initializing it, it may refer to a variable, any variable in a memory which you are unintended. You can unintentionally refer to any variable. So instead, you need to refer to a null, so that it is a very good practice to initialize a pointer. You can initialize with null if you don't want to initialize with anything. Now let's print this address. Let's print this p percentile p comma p. So the output will be nil, as a pointer is not referring to any variable. Next is dereference operator. Using pointers, using pointers, we accessed using pointers we have accessed the address of the variable. What if we want to access the value of the variable? Can we do that? Yes, we can do that using pointers. Let's declare a variable int a equal to 10. Let's declare a pointer in star p. Let it be b this time, referring to the address of a. Int a, we initialize the a with 10, and now we declare a pointer which is referring to the address of a. Now let's try to access the value of a. How we are going to do that? We are going to access the value of a using dereference operator. What is operator? So basically, dereference operator is is asterisk, which is used to refer the value of the pointer, the variable the pointer is referring to. So asterisk is a dereference operator. Let's see, are we going to get the value of 10, value of a, by using the pointer preceded by the dereference operator? Let's see that. Printf percentile d, comma, star b. That's printed. Value is 10. Uh, can we increment and decrement the value of a variable, the pointer of the pointer referring to, by using dereference operator? Yes, we can. So let's see, the if anyone have doubts, difference between pointers and address of. Okay, yes, let me explain you. So what is the difference between the address operator and pointers? Is that your question? Yes. I think it is. Uh, uh, First, let me clear your doubt before explaining the reference operator. Let's get back to the reference operator after explaining his the AS doubt. Let int a be 10. So int star is 5. What is the difference between address variable and pointer? So basically, if you want to print the address of A, and if you want to, sorry, this is referring to A. So if you want to print the address of A, and if you want to print the P, which is referring to the A, and which is pointing to the address of A, the value will be same. But using P, you can access, using pointer, you can access value 10 by using dereference operator. But when in case of address operator, you can't access a value. For example, if you print f percentile d, comma, star p, you will get value. However, uh, you can't do this with using address operator. I think yes, you got it. If anyone has doubts, please put it in comment box. Is everything clear? Okay, let me continue. Thank you, Banu. Okay. I hope you all got dereference operator. Now let us see, can we increment and decrement using dereference operator? So what if I use post increment operator? Let it be pre increment operator. And after pre increment operator, I printed the value of a. What will the value of a? In a similar way, what if I incremented the dereference operator p, the dereference of p, which is pointing the address of a. And if I print a now, what will be the output? Explain increment and decrement is with pointers. Yes, Travel. The next time I'm going to explain that. Okay, fun. I want you all to guess this. Guys, I want you to guess this output. I'm waiting for your answers. GVK Gaming is saying 12. If anyone has some other answers, the Sanjay is saying no change. Okay, I'm getting some answers. I will wait for 30 more seconds. Seven is saying 12. Okay, let's see what will be the output. See, before running this program, let's check what is happening here. So we initialize the value of a with 10, and then when we declare the pointer p, which is pointing to the a, now then we incremented the a. So here, what will be the value of a? It got incremented to 11. Then we printed the a value of a. Then let's include station so that it's printed in next line. Then what we did, we incremented the dereference operator. So what will the value of a? It's 12 now. So when we printed the value of a, the answer will be 12. So it's 11 here, it's 12. uh, GVK Gaming is saying screen share. Karthik, is my screen visible? Karthik, Satvika, are you there?
Before it wasn't. Yeah. Now it's visible. explain that example again and explain that again.
Okay, got it. So first, let me explain this program. Uh, we initialize a variable a with 10, and then we declare a pointer p, which is referring to the variable a. Then we pre-incremented the variable a. The value of a is now 11. As previously it was 10, we incremented it to 11. Then we printed that. Next, we pre-incremented the dereference of p, which means we are incrementing the a again. Now the value is 12. We printed the a. So the answer, the output is 11 and 12. I think like few of you have guessed the correct output. Samaya, Stravan, GVK, you all are correct. And Sanjay, it's you tried. Next topic. Okay, let's do it. Can we initialize the variable to another value using dereference operator? Let's see that. Let's declare another value c in C. Let it be 12. Now, what if I dereference of p? If we initialize or if we assign using assignment operator, if we assign value of c to dereference of p, what happens? I want you guys to guess the output. Cracker Jack is saying increment in address. Sorry, I didn't get you, Cracker. I want you to I didn't get you it out. Guys, guess this output. What if I print the value of A now? What will happen? Guys, I'm waiting for your answers. What will be the output? Let's run this. It is showing some error. Implicit declaration of function print. Print is a function in Python. We should do printf. What will the output? The output will be 12. So what happened in program? First we initialize the value of a with 10, or the value of a is 10 now. Then we refer the pointer p. Then we refer the pointer p to the variable a. So now the star p is referring to the variable a. So the value of star p is like 10 now. Now then we declare the variable c, whose value is 12. Then we assign the value of c to the dereference of p, which is a. So what will the value of a? The value of a will be 12. Okay. Now I want you to guess the output of this. Let int a equal to 5. Int star p. Let's int star p refer to the address of a. That's minus minus. So let's pre-increment the dereference of p. What will the value of a? Percentile d, comma a. Okay, done. Then now I pre-incremented a again. Now what will be the output? The output will be 4. Like last time, we printed after decremented, it was 4. Now it is 3. Now we post incremented it. We pre incremented it. we printed the value of. So what will the output now? I want you guys to guess. 453. So what will be the output now? 1 minute, guys. I'm facing some network issue.
Guys, keep on guessing what would be the output for that program. So we are having few answers and still we are waiting for few more answers. Yes. GVK4, Shravan 4. Any more answers, guys? Do answer. Any more questions regarding today's topic that we have discussed for so long? Any questions?
Yeah, I'm back. GBK and 7, you are correct. It's 4. Any more questions, guys? Like Satvika sir? If you have any doubts, ask now. Next, we are going to move on to the next topic. That's addition using pointers, and then we are going with pointers with arrays. You are not going to understand pointers with arrays if you don't understand this. If you have any doubt, you can ask here. I will explain again. If you are clear, just tell everything is okay in comment box. Then we can move to next topic. I'm waiting for your answer, guys. Okay, Simon. Then let's move to the next topic. Uh, okay, let's go to the array pointers. So this is like most important. Let's declare an array with size 10. Let's declare an array of size 10 and 5 and 6. These are the elements of array. So the few things you have to remember about arrays: the address of first variable, sorry, the address of first element is known as base address. The address of first element is known as base address. Next point is address of base address. The base address can be referred. 1 minute, I'm having.
Guys, do you have any doubts? Are you clear with all the topics that we have discussed today? Do let us know whether you have understood all the topics. We are waiting for your responses.
Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. Inconvenience. I was facing some network issue. Now I'm back. So pointer P stores the address as well as the value of A. No, the pointer P stores the address of A, but the when we dereference it, it is going to give the value. I think, did you get it, Cracker Jack? So the pointer P is going to store the address of A, but when you're going to dereference it using the asterisk, that is star, you're going to get the value of A. I think I am clear now. So basically, I'm at the array pointers of uh, array pointers. So array pointers, you have to remember 2 points. The address of first element is known as base address, and base address can be referred can be referred by array name. Can be referred by array name. Uh, Base address can be referred by array name. Thank you all got it. These are the 2 points. Uh, let's say how the base address can be referred by array name. Let's print base address first. Printf percentile p. So what is the base address? The address of first element. Comma address of a of 0. Then printf percentile p, comma address of a. So we are going to get the base address using the array variable, using the name of the array. I think there is some syntax error. Also missed this. Now let's. So both are referring to the same address. Let's give this slash in and let's run this. So both are referring to the same address. Now, so base address can be referred by array name. We use array name and we refer the base address. We can use the base address and we can refer to the first element address as well. The next concept is there is a relation between address of elements of an array. As array is stored contiguously, there is some relation. And to understand this relation, let's print address of every element. How we are going to print it? We are going to print address by using the address operator. Printf address percentile p, comma address of a of 0. Printf percentile p, comma address of a of 1. That's printf percentile p, comma address of a of 2. So these are not going to print in, these are going to print in same line. So let's add slash n so that they can be printed in next line. Slash n slash n. So if you see, what is this relation? If you observe the address of base address, this is the address of first element, this is address of second element. So the difference between the base address and the address of first element is 4. Difference between address of second element and address of third element and address of second element is 4. What it is for? 4 is size of data type. As the data type of array is int, the difference between the addresses is 4. For instance, this is a variable. This is a array. Let it be like 14 comma 16 comma 15 comma 17 comma 30 comma 66. So if base address is 104, what will be the address of 15th one? It will be 108. What will the address of third element? 112. What will the address of fourth element? 116. What will the address of fifth element? 120. I hope everything is clear. If anyone have doubt, you can ask regarding pointers of arrays, array pointers. If everyone are clear with this topic, just put yes in the comment box so that I can move on to the next topic. Thank you, Crackerjack. Let's move to the next topic. Let's dereference the array pointers. Let's do that. Let's declare a array of any size. Let it be like 12. Let it be 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5. Now we are going to dereference it. Like I said, the base address of array is can be referred using a of 0, or else let's declare a pointer in star p. Let's do this, and let's the pointer p refer to the address of base address, that is a comma 0. Now what if I print int address of p comma star p? What will the output? Any guesses? Thank you, Samaya. I'm really happy you all are clear with these topics. Uh, I want you to guess this output. Come on, Shravan. Come on, Crackerjack. Okay, Crackerjack said it's 1. It's correct, it's 1. Now, what if I print dereference operator in this way? Percentile D, comma, star P plus 1. So what will the output? It's correct, Harshit. Now, what will the output for this? If I print star P plus 1, Raja Someshwar said it's 2. It's correct. It's correct, Someshwar. Done. So the output is 2. It's showing error. Why line 21? We added this parenthesis. Oh, so it's 12. In a similar way, now tell me if I print why it was 12? Because we didn't add slash in. Now it will be 1 and 2. For this, for this, for the line 19 it will be fun. For the line 20 it will be 2. It is 1 and 2. Now let's print printf percentile d and star p plus 3. What will the output? Yes, this is very easy. What will the output? This is very easy. What will the output for the line 21? I don't want entire output. I want just output for the line 21. Raja Sumeshwar said it's 4. If anyone have other answers, you can put it in comment box. Hashi says it's 4. Let's wait for some more answers. Isn't star required? The Cracker Jack is saying the isn't star required. Oh, sorry, star. It's typo Cracker Jack. It's star. So Seven says he's saying the entire output. It is 1, 2, and 5. Let's wait for another some more answers. Okay, done. Let's see the output now. It's 1, 2, and 4. So the P is referring to the 1, and now P plus 1 will refer to 2, P plus 2 will refer to 3, and P plus 4 will 3 will point to 4. The output will be 4. Oh, Rajesh Umesh, you're correct. Hashit, you are correct. Oh, Seven, you are partially correct. Then let's move on to the next topic. So here in this case, we initialize a pointer P with address of the base. What if we, like I said, what if we use array name as base address and use this same type of dereferencing? Instead of P, I, I kept A. What will happen? Any guesses? Raja Somaswar says it's 1, 2, and 4. What about others? I'm waiting for a few more answers. Then I'll move on to the next topic. And star A undeclared variable. Okay, he's saying the star A will be the undeclared variable. So, like Crackerjack is saying, it will show an error. Let's see what will happen. What will the output? I'm waiting for a few more answers. GBK is saying it's 1, 2, and 4. No, I'm trying to share only my tab, but I'm unable to do that.
Guys, keep on answering for the output of that program. So here we have few answers and still we are waiting for some more answers. Okay, guys, till that time, I have a question for you all. Now we have completed about the topic called array pointers. Now I have an array which is storing float integers in that, and I have a base address of 100. And can anyone answer me what will be the address of the next? Okay, the base, I make it clear. The base address is 100 of a float array which contains float elements. And I want the address of the first index number. So, can anyone answer me what would be the output? Any guesses? Or do you want me to repeat the question? Shravan, I have an array which contains float, not integers. Okay, float. A array which contains float elements. Okay, and I have a base address of 100, and I want the next address, what it could be. So guys, probably the answer will be 108. It's because float takes the size of 8 bytes. Okay, so that's the reason it the next element address will be 108. And when we doesn't float also take 4 bytes of memory, so it depends on the compilers as well. So what if I have a characters array and have a base address of 200? Any answers, guys? Exactly, Shravan, it's 201. Yeah. Sujit, you can take over first.
Yeah. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm facing some network issues here. Uh, so wait. So let's continue from where we stopped. So we are doing this. What is the output? Let's see the output. Some of you guess the correct output. Like Cracker Jack, you were right. The output is one. No, it's 1 to 4. I don't. Who was that? Who answered this? Raja Someshwar, you are right. The answer is 1, 2, and 4. Um, like previous program, the P was referring to the base address. Instead of P, we used A, which is the name of the array, which refer to this base address. So the output will be the same. Let's do the last program for today's session. Let's do that. Let's do addition using pointers. Let's do that. This is this question can be asked in your semester exams as well, so pay attention. So what we'll do? I will declare 2 pointers A and B. Let's take it at runtime. Scanf percentile D, comma address of A. Scanf percentile D, comma address of B. Let's take 2 pointers P1, referring to the address of A, and let's take another pointer P2 referring to the address of B. Let's store this in C, which is star P1 plus star P2, and let's print C. And this. So it's showing errors, which is C is undeclared. So what if we declare? Do you think this will run and this will show the correct output? Let's see. So let's add two sentences more. Let's okay, let's stop it. Okay, let's add two more sentences. Printf. Oh, let's enter A. That is first number, and let's printf enter B. That's going to be the second number. Let's run this. So enter A. Let's enter 10. Enter B. It's 20. So the value will be 30. This is the addition using pointers. You can do subtraction. You practice subtraction at home. You can do multiplication. You can do division as well. Oh, you can perform any logical operators and bitwise operators using pointers using by dereferencing it. I think you all are clear. If you have any doubts, uh, put it in the comment box. If you have any doubts, I will explain that topic again. Put it in the comment box. I will explain that again. If you want, we'll move into the final segment. I will give you one program. I just want you guys to predict the output, so that I can understand whether you got the topic or not. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's declare a pointer. Let's do character array this time. Array A, N, U, R, A, G. This is the character array. Uh, let's declare a pointer PC, which referring to the pointer can what will be the data type of the pointer? What should be the data type of the pointer? What should the data type of the pointer for this array? So as it is storing the character, the data type should be the character. Let the PC refer to the base address. That is array of 0. Let's print comma start. So before this, I'm going to ask you a theoretical question. I'm not going to write code for it. What address of what if address of Monish is saying that null character in array is missing? Why do you think it should be a null character? You know what is the difference between the string and array? Usually the difference between string and array is string is a character array which has null character. If you not put a null character, it's just a character array. If you put a null character, it will become a string. Did you get it, Monish? Manish? I hope you got that. What if address of array of 0 is 100? What is address of array of 1? What is the address of array of 1 if address of array of 0 is 100? I'm missing subscript. Let me see. Yeah, I'm missing subscript and size. It's 10. Uh, so what will be the if address of base address is 100? What will the address of first element, that is n? What will the address of first element? That is n 101. Hashi says 101. Manish says 101. I'm waiting for few more answers. If you have any other answers, just put it in comment box. I wait till 8:32. Raju Somesh will say it's 100. Let's see. Cracker Jack says it's Cracker Jack says it's 101. Yashpal Singh says it's 101. Like most of you guys are really active. I'm really happy about that. I'm waiting for a few more. Tulasi says 101. Okay, let's see the output. Oh, sorry, I didn't write a code for it. So, what will the output? Harshit, you are right. Manish, you are right. Stravan, you are right. Yashpal, you are right. Crackerjack, you are right. And Tulsi, you are right. The output is 101. Why it is 101? Because the size of character is 1. The value will be 101. Next, this is the last question for the today's session. Printf percentile D. What if I dereference the P plus 2? So what will the output? So why it is percentile D? It should be percentile C because it's character. What if I dereference using it's not P, it's PC plus 2? What will the output? I'm waiting for the answers. Raja Someshwar say it's you. Good. If anyone have a few, I'm waiting for a few more answers. Yashpal says you, Hashit says you, Crackerjack says all are correct. It's you. The answer is you. Oh, thank you everyone. This is end of today's session. Satvika, are you there? Tulsi, you are right. It's you.
Yes, Sujit, that was a great session on pointers topic. So, guys, if you have any queries regarding this topic, you can ask Sujit. Are you all clear with the topic? any queries, guys, you can put it in the comments. So, Sujit, we have a question. What is use of pointers?
As I mentioned, there are like two uses of pointers. One is to store the address of the address of the variable. We did many questions. We did many programs on that. And second is we can access value using pointers as well by using dereference operator.
So,
Like
Rajasthan
there
Mishra, are
is
you clear with it?
uh, like pointers have like when you are in next session we are going to teach you the difference between call by reference and call by value, where you will understand the exact usage of pointers. So please attend the next section as well.
Guys, when it comes to the importance of the topic called pointers, why we need to focus on it, it is because we have pointers section of topic only in C language, and we don't find it in any other languages like Java, Python, and many other languages. So when it comes to the differences between the C language and compared to any other languages, we have to first explain about the pointers concept. So I think pointers topic is really important when it comes to the C language, because we mostly work on pointers a lot in further sessions as well. So if you have any queries regarding this topic, please do ask it right now, because I swear it is really very important topic when it comes to C language. So, do you guys have any queries or any clarifications regarding any topic, or you want to revise anything else? You can ask Sujit right now. Are you guys clear with all the topics that we have covered in today's session? Just do let us know about it, whether you have clear with it. We are waiting for your responses. Guys, do respond. We actually appreciate for your active participation in today's session. And yeah, right now we are waiting for your responses regarding your queries and everything. So guys, we're gonna send you the attendance link right now. Please do fill the form.
Thank you,
So
Cicera.
the
Finally, you
attendance.
have responded.
So we have attendance list in the comment section. I want everyone to fill the form. Sujit, I think everyone is clear with the topics that you have covered in today's session.
Okay, let's conclude the session now.
Once you complete the filling of the form, please do inform us. We're gonna end the session. So guys, we also have tomorrow Python session, uh, for the which is again the fourth week of Python. Do attend it. I want everyone to be active even in the Python session, and the timings are from 7:30 to 8:30 itself. Okay, guys, there is a change in the timings for Python session. Tomorrow we're gonna have from 7 o'clock to 8:30 p.m., which is a 1.5 hour long session. You're gonna learn about more information that are containing in the Python. I hope it's clear for everyone.
One more point I want to add is the pointers concept is not completed yet. We're still left with double pointers and difference between call by reference and call by value and pointer arithmetic, which we are going to cover in next session. So make sure to attend the next session to get understanding if you want to understand the pointers very well.
So, guys, I hope it's clear for everyone, and I think everyone are done with your attendance filling of form. So, yeah, we're gonna wind up this session right now. If you have any queries, you just drop it in the comment section. We're gonna wait for 1 more minute itself. If at all you have any problem filling the form, please do inform here. Thank you, Samaya.
And if you guys have any feedback or suggestions on previous last 3 weeks, you can just drop it in the comment box, or you can just personally ping us on Telegram channels or Instagram, so that we can improvise in the next sessions. Yeah, if there is anything we want to improve further.
Thank you, Akshita. Thank you, Monish. Thank you, Shravan. So, guys, this is the end of the session. I hope we're gonna meet tomorrow with the Python fourth week session at 7 o'clock. Yep. Bye.